Hello friend, today we are going to create employee management system web app using Spring Boot, JPA repository and MySQL in backend to store and retrieve data, and in front end we are going to use HTML bootstrap and thymeleaf. So today project is full stack developer web app which is based on CRUD operation, and we are going to create it in STS. So let's open Spring Tool Suite. Click on launch. It's loading. Now after that, move to file, and then after new, inside that new you have to click on Spring Starter Project. Click on Spring Starter Project. As you can see, this window is appearing, new Spring Starter Project. Wait, and then you are select on Maven, and in name going to write employee management system, and type Maven, packaging jar, language Java, and version 17. And after that, in group need to write Viraj, com.viraj tech dot demo, and artifact name employee management system, and description leave this demo project for Spring Boot by Viraj Tech. And you can see that package name is appearing same as group name, so leave it same, com.virajtech.demo. This is our package name. Now click on next, and from here we have to select dependency which are required, like MySQL driver, Spring Data JPA, Spring Wave, and thymeleaf. If it is not showing on a top, then you can search it from here like thymeleaf and do check. All the selected are shown here: Spring Data JPA, MySQL driver, and thymeleaf. From here also you can check and search it from here. Then next and finish. As you can see, import getting started. No such file. Now you are able to, now you can see that employee management system folder appear. Wait, don't open it now. Wait for the process to complete. Updating Maven project, building, and for this process you need to connect to internet, because each and every file is downloading from internet only. So now after completing need to open this folder, employee management system, and inside that src main java. This is our main package, com.virajtech.demo. Open it, and inside that you will get main class employee management system. Open it, and now we need to create some more package inside our main package. So right click on this package, new, and package dot entity, finish. Again need to click on our main package, that is com.virajtech.demo. right click on this and new package dot service. One more package need to create, new, and controller, and one more package, entity service controller, and last one is new package and dot repository. finish. As you can see, we have created 4 new package inside our main package: controller, entity, repository and service. First we need to create class inside our entity package. Right click and then new class, and name we have to give name as employee. E must be capital. Finish. And here need to define data private int id, private string first name, private string last name, and private string email. After spelling mistake, private. After that, need to generate getter and setter of all fields. So for that, right click and there you will get source option. Inside that, click on generate getter and setter, and from here select all and generate. Now need to give annotation entity, and to get suggestion press control space, and need to import the Jakarta dot persistence, then press enter. As you can see, import Jakarta dot persistence dot entity got imported. Next table, again press control space and enter to import. Must remember this shortcut. We are going to use this in every class. And for id, @id, and to import this annotation id, control space and enter. One more generated value, strategy, generation type, dot identity. Now save it. Next, move to our repository package, new, and interface. Inside that repository package, we need to create a interface with name employee repository. And extend keyword to JPA repository and import it. And our main class name is, it is employee, and ID is integer. And we need to import this employee inside this repository interface. For that, control space and enter. And I have to use annotation inside this repository, like to get suggestion press control space and enter. And next part, save it, control S. Next, move to our service package, new, and interface, and this one will be employee service employee. Finish. And here need to write list and import this list. employee get all employees bracket semicolon, because this is our abstract method. We need to import this employee inside this interface also. Control space and enter. Next, one more class we need to create inside service package. New class and employee service IMPL implement, and need to implement this to employee service. And after implementing, you will get red line. Bring a cursor to that red line. You will get add unimplemented method as option. Click on that and delete this comment, as we need to do a method override. And before that, one more annotation need to be write auto wire private employee repository and variable must name also same with a small e employee repository semicolon. Now in return have to provide this employee repository dot find all, and save this. And next, to our controller package, right click and new. Need to create class inside controller package to employee with name employee controller. Finish. And inside that you have to create method as public and data type as a string. So all employees, and inside that model, here need to have to check correctly, like control space. After pressing control space, you will check like session on the top long back.code.model. So don't press enter. We have to import this one, org spring framework.ui. So now you can press or double click on this to get import, and need to write variable as model opening curly braces, and inside that model dot add attribute key value pair double quotes and list employees, and here before that have to use annotation as auto wire and private employee service as variable semicolon. Now use this employee service variable and call that method. So employee service and that method. Why you are not getting this method? Private employee service get all. So name of this method is get all dot all employee semicolon and return it double quotes semicolon inside that index. This index is our HTML file. Now we need to create, and to access this have to use annotation as get mapping double quote inside that slash index, and after that let's check whether code is running successfully or not. Right click inside main class and then run Spring Boot app. Okay, as we will get error, but want to check which error it is showing. Yeah, URL attribute not specified and driver driver class. Yeah, that means code is running perfectly. Need to provide a URL and driver to connect our SQL to our front-end part, and for that open this src main resource, and inside that you will see application.property. We didn't provide any information here, so clear it. And now to write spring dot data source dot URL, and name of that URL is jdbc colon MySQL colon double slash localhost colon 3306 slash student. This student, or you can use here as employee. This employee is our database name which we are going to create inside our MySQL. And after that spring dot data source dot user name equal to root, name of that and name of username is root. You can check and write here correctly. Next spring dot data source password equal to 182221081. I have to write here password correctly, and spring dot data source dot driver class name com dot mysql dot cj dot jdbc dot driver spring dot jpa dot showSQL, and we have to put this as true. Spring dot jpa dot hibernate jpa spring dot jpa dot hibernate ddl auto as update. We are going to use update here so that we didn't face any error while updating, and save it. Now again relaunch this program to check whether it is getting connected or not. Yeah, program is running successfully. Previous time it is showing error to provide URL and driver name. Now need to check MySQL workbench. MySQL provide password, and need to check whether employee name database is present or not inside database. These are our all database. Yeah, employee, as you can see, database with name employee already present, so no need to create. And if in your system it is not present, then you have to create a new database with name employee. Now close this MySQL and now open it in browser. Need to check from front end side what it is showing. Localhost 8080. Yeah, the application are no explicit mapping. We are getting this error because we didn't create any HTML file, so it is not showing anything to our browser. We have to create a HTML file inside src main resource and in template folder. Now it is empty, so inside this right click on template, new, and other HTML file, next, and here have to give name as index and finish. Have to give the same name as which you have used in our controller class. Here you can check index, so we have created name with index. And in here inside this HTML tag need to write language equal to English, and XML namespace colon to connect thymeleaf. So http colon www.thymeleaf.org. And now inside title tag employee management system, and copy this employee management system, and inside body need to create h1 tag and paste it here. Inside h1 paste employee management system, and after that need to create navbar tag and need to provide attribute like bootstrap navbar dart and navbar on background bg dark. Closing. Inside this navbar create a span tag, and inside this span tag need to create anchor tag, and that thymeleaf href equal to double quotes @ / and class to this anchor tag bar brand, and this one is for home, and do copy to this anchor tag and paste it to next line. Here add employee, and this one to add employee, After navbar need to create div tag, and inside div need to provide class attribute as container. Inside that table, and class as table, and border 1, and down to that tr tag, and inside that th heading tag, employee first name. Copy this heading tag, copy and paste it thrice, and change this first to last name, and this one to email, and for last one is for action. Now close this tier tag, again open tier tag. Inside this tier tag need to provide thymeleaf h colon a student clone dollar bracket list employees, and inside that td tag need to connect this with thymeleaf, and td text equal to dollar bracket s2, or you can check this to student to employee here to for employee dot first name, and do copy to this tag and paste it thrice. Change this first name to last name, and this to email. And after that close this, need to open one more td tag. Inside that anchor tag thymeleaf href equal to double quotes @ bracket slash update employee slash bracket id, and id equal to dollar bracket employee dot id, and close this. Before that need to write attribute for this button, and button primary. Now close this anchor tag, and for this edit button copy this anchor tag and paste it to next line. Now change this to delete employee, and this class has danger for delete, and this button name also to delete. Now last step, need to provide link, bootstrap link. Open this first link and copy this CSS part link and paste it to head tag, inside head tag below title tag. Now save it again and relaunch this program to check whether program is running or not. Now to browser part, and here refresh this page. Yeah, employee management system we are getting home, and add employee is not working. So next, make this add employee button is working. For this, we have to create new method inside our controller class, public string, so new employee form, and inside that model opening curly braces, and need to generate object employee equal to new employee bracket semicolon. Need to import this employee inside this controller, and now use our model dot add attribute key value pair double quotes inside that employee and employee, and at last semicolon return double quotes semicolon inside that add employee. Again we need to create this add employee file as a HTML file inside our template, and to access this use get mapping for this get mapping bracket double quotes and save employee. Now again go to our template folder, right click on that, new and other HTML file, next, and name this to add employee, finish, and from index do copy from top to like div tag and copy it and paste to from here to till body, and before this navbar need to create one more h2 tag, that is for saved employee inside this, and now call for inside div tag, closing div tag, and inside this div tag need to create one form tag, action is for h and thymeleaf th clone action double quotes bracket or at the rate bracket slash save employee and one more th object employee dollar bracket employee and method for post. Inside this form tag we to create input tag, and that is for input type for text. Th clone field equal to double quotes asterisk bracket first name, and then after placeholder double quotes first name and class bracket form control MB4 margin button form for copy this input and paste it to new line, paste one more time, paste. Now change this first name to last name and also for placeholder to last name and this one to email and for placeholder also email. Now after this need to create button tag and type for submit and class for this button primary and name of this button is save. And now relaunch this program. Now to the browser part, refresh this page and add employee, no explicit mapping. Why it is showing error? Add employee controller here. After this we done placed closing tag for TD and TR. And now relaunch this program again. refresh, and add student, add employee. It is not showing because we haven't provided here annotation as service control space enter. This is for, sorry, this is for controller control space enter. Need to delete this service import and do check for service. We also need to write service and for repository we already given. Now we launch this program again. Refresh this page and add employee. Here need to write this as add employee because this is for adding new employee. Now again refresh this. Now click on add employee. Now you are getting this field to input first name, last name and email address. Next thing we have to create this save button Now open this service interface, and inside this void save employee, and inside this employee semicolon. Now next to our employee class, here add an implemented method, delete this auto generated comment text, and employee repository dot save employee semicolon. Next to our controller part, create new method to save employee, public string save employee, and inside that need to have write as model attribute bracket double quotes employee and employee opening bracket, inside that employee service dot save employee return double quotes semicolon redirect colon slash. And to get this have to use annotation as post mapping bracket double quote slash save employee. This will be for save employee. Now relaunch this program. Okay, now back, refresh it, add employee. Here need to write Viraj tech and save. Yeah, we are getting this data is saved value. Again Viraj new and tech new for mail Viraj tech. Yeah, successfully we are getting. Next we have to create edit button and delete button. Both are not working. So move to STS and service in employee service interface. After that employee update employee, and inside that int id semicolon. Next to service class add an implemented method, delete this comment, and here I have to take optional, need to import this optional dot or employee optional equal to employees repository dot find by id and inside that id semicolon, and after that have to create object variable employee declare it to null and store value inside this employee as optional dot get, and return this employee. Now again move to our controller class and need to create new method as public string update employee bracket @ path variable int id comma model opening curly braces, and inside that model dot add attribute key value pair double quotes inside that employee, and to return this employee service dot update, need to call this update employee and provide id, and return this double quotes semicolon update employee. Again need to create one more HTML file with name update employee, and to access this need to import this annotation as get mapping double quotes slash update employee slash bracket id. Now next right click on template, new other HTML file, next, and name them to as update employee, finish, and copy from add employee, select all, copy and paste it to select all, paste. So little change it have to do inside this update employee. First have to write import for id, input for id, input type hidden input type hidden, and th colon field equal to double quotes asterisk bracket inside that id, and close this. Type hidden, close this, and need to change this saved to edit employee, and this one to update, and I have to remove this placeholder from here and from here too, and do save this file, relaunch, okay. here edit. We are getting, need to remove this to change old. Yeah, we are getting this table when have to change this to Viraj new to old. Viraj old update. Yeah, we are getting Viraj old tech, and here to also have to add something like Gmail update. Next, our target is to create this delete button. It is not working now. Again, move to our STS and service interface part, and here we need to create void delete employee bracket int id and semicolon. Now to our service class, here add an implementer method, delete this auto generated text, this dot employee repository dot delete by id, delete by id and id, and last is to make new class, new method inside our controller class. Public string delete employee bracket @ path variable int id opening curly braces, and inside that employee service dot delete employee id, and return double quote semicolon, inside that redirect clone slash. And to get this, have to provide annotation as get mapping bracket double quote slash delete employee slash double curly bracket inside that id, and do save, and again relaunch this program to check whether it is working or not. And refresh this page, and from here delete. Yeah, it is deleting. This button is also working successfully. Need to create from starting, like add employee, and from here Viraj tech. Next part is to edit Viraj to update, edit tech to update, edit and tech to. Yeah, it is working. Next, delete button. Yeah, it is deleted from our database. So this is our application based on CRUD operation, and everything. I will provide this every code, all code in our description box. You can copy from there, and still if you find any error, you can comment below in the comment section. I will try to help you out. And to watch more video like this, please subscribe to our channel and also hit like button. Thank you.